What's up, guys, and welcome back to the next episode of the Top 10 series. And in today's episode, we are going to be looking at my top 10 shiny Pokemon. Now, before I get into this is going to be opinion based, and it is going to be in order of precedence, meaning the ones that I like are going to be ordered 10 to 1, 10 being least favorite of my favorite 10, and 1 being most favorite of my favorite 10. So let's get into it. At number 10, I got Gorebyss. You probably weren't expecting this. I just think it's a sick color scheme, and it's honestly a wicked underrated shiny. I mean, you can't really go wrong with the purple and orange. I just think it's sick. I don't know. Number 9, Gastly and Gengar. I didn't want to give 2 slots up for one evolution line, so I just included both of these guys in the same one. In my opinion, Gengar does have the better sprite, but they're both pretty sick looking. Just the blue out on Gastly, but Gengar and Haunter don't have very good shiny sprites, so I really do think that Nintendo did hit it right though with Mega Gengar. So Clauncher, this reminds me of an actual lobster. That's the only reason I even like it. I don't know what makes me like it, I just like it. It doesn't even look like a shiny, it just looks like if it was in Super Smash Bros. It'd be an alternate costume or something. I don't know, I just like how it looks like an actual lobster. Number 7, Garbodor. I mean, even though this Pokemon is like literally trash, like literally it's made of trash, it does have a cool shiny. It's pretty much just a good color scheme, nothing really special about it. I just think the colors go well together, especially with like the little speckles in its chest. So for number 6, we got Altaria. I mean, Altaria is just a straight up pimp. I should just drop the mic, but I mean, it's a pimp. It's friggin' gold and white. You cannot go wrong with a colorway like that. Number 5, we got Rayquaza. I mean, Rayquaza was my favorite legendary as a kid, and I honestly just think it's dope looking. I mean, black dragons are just, I don't know, I just think it's sick. I like the red and the yellow. It looks kind of like it's being like powered by a motor or something. I don't really know how to explain that, like what I'm saying, but I just think it's sick. It looks like power is like surging through it. So for number 4, we got some classics. We got Gyarados and Magikarp. I mean, these two guys are just complete retro. They're easily 2 of the best shinies ever made, and nothing is really much better than a red Gyarados. I mean, you just can't get much better than a red Gyarados. And Magikarp, once again, like Altaria, it's just a straight up pimp. So for the next one, we have Reshiram. I mean, this thing is the epitome of pimp. It's like the Cat Williams of Pokemon. I mean, it absolutely destroys Altaria, Gengar, and Magikarp. It just kills the whole, like, white and gold colors. I mean, I don't know, I'm really into shoes, and I do like white and gold. I like Gold Medal Air Jordan 6s. I don't know if anybody knows what that is, but I'm just really into the whole white and gold thing. I just think it looks sick, so that's why Reshiram made number 3. It just kills its colors. I mean, there's nothing else that can really be said. So for number 2, we have probably the most classic shiny of all time, Charizard. I mean, this is the one that everybody wanted as a kid, and it's probably the best thing about Charizard, because honestly, I'm gonna say it, Charizard is wicked overrated. I think Charizard is one of the most overrated Pokemon ever. I don't like him that much. I I don't know what makes people like him so much. I think it's just because he's a dragon, or should be a dragon or something. I mean, he's only good for battling now because of Gen 6 and the Mega Evolutions or whatever, but I don't know. I just think he's wicked overrated. So for number 1, I have probably the biggest sleeper, Zubat. Not because of how it looks. I mean, it looks alright. It's fine. But it's mostly the most sentimental shiny on this whole list because it was my first shiny. And I remember the day like it was yesterday. I was just a young lad playing Pokemon Emerald. I think it was like, I don't know, probably a year after I got the game or so. And I was walking through Meteor Falls in search of a Bagon. And lo and behold, shiny Zubat appears. And I remember that I ended up having to use my Master Ball on it because I went through so many Ultra Balls. Because I was so afraid to hit the thing, because at the time, I had like Alright, so as a little kid, I was not the smartest Pokemon player. I had 4 level 100 Blazikens. I mean, don't ask me why I did it, I don't know. I just had 4 level 100 Blazikens. So there was no way of me damaging this thing without me touching it. So I just was throwing Ultra Balls at it like crazy. And I remember how tense the situation was. So I ended up just having to use my Master Ball on it, which kind of screwed me over for Latios and Latias. But yeah, I mean, First shiny, nothing really beats that. I mean, that's pretty much your first shiny should always be your favorite shiny, unless it like absolutely sucks. But Zubat was decent enough that I still hold it in my heart. I think my second shiny was a well, second shiny that I got by myself was a Magnemite. I don't know what my third shiny was. I know that I was traded a shiny Cloyster by some kid at like one of those Pokemon events that they used to have Toys R Us for a Moltres or something. But yeah, I don't know. I'm rambling on about shinies. A lot of good moments to reminisce about. But that's gonna be the end of this episode, guys. So subscribe, like the video, and check back for more. Peace.